12 rounds for the WC lightweight title. Let's have a good one.
Remember, this is a world champion who packs this place with hard-working, like-minded people. Not the big gamblers of Vegas, not the comp tickets, people who pay to come root him on and have this experience. But will they be celebrating when all is said and done? Because Orozco is determined. 27-0 stands opposite Ramirez. Here we go. WBC 140-pound world title fight. Joe Tessitore ringside with Timothy Bradley and Mark Kriegel. Tim, what are you looking for early?
Well, I'm looking to see who's going to establish the jab first. Looks like Ramirez right now, the taller, longer, rangier guy, establishing his jab right now, as he should.
He's got a 2+ inch reach advantage, and as always with Ramirez, the way he's built, as long as he is, the key is the jab. Will he be able to fight off that jab, and will he be able to maintain his distance?
I think Ramirez is going to have an advantage because he's a taller, rangier guy. I think he'll have the advantage on the outside, using his jab, and I think in the inside, I honestly think that Orozco will have the advantage because he has the shorter arms, he's a shorter guy, and he throws shorter and tighter punches.
Exchange in the middle of the ring.
Their CompuBox numbers are almost identical, except when you tally the body shots. Orozco, like you said before, goes more frequently to the body.
Short check hook by Ramirez. Comes back. Oh, there was a left uppercut that got in the mix there.
You see the lack of defense right away from Orozco, but he's very determined right now, and the fight is early. He's taking these shots very well from Ramirez.
Taking the shots and standing right in the pocket and willing to give. There's a right hand from Orozco. Look at this in the first round. Look at the amount of action in a first round of a title fight. Left hook after left hook, right hands from Orozco.
You can hear the chant already going up in Jose's name. We know what he signifies. We know he's a great story. Tonight we're going to find out if he can be a great champion.
Orozco come.
Another left hand from Ramirez.
Beautiful left hook from Ramirez right there.
Folks, if you hate and you loathe the phrase a feel 'em out round, don't worry. You've come to the right fight.
Go shoulder.
Comes to the body now. 3-punch combination from the champ. Back to the center of the ring. Orozco willing as he sends off a right hand. One of 3 punches that he put forth there.
Stop on the bell.
Oh, this is going to be a good night, isn't it? That is round 1.
Well, let's look at the good for Ramirez. He can box a little bit and he can brawl a little bit. You saw in that first round right away. He was boxing from the outside, and when he got in close, he banged down to that body. But sometimes the bad on him is he throws a little bit too wide. You got the smaller Orozco with shorter arms. He can be quick on the trigger and land those punches against Ramirez. And let's look at Orozco. Orozco, extreme body puncher. He goes down to the body, excellent body puncher. He needs to wear down Ramirez. It's a good thing. He likes to go down to the body because he'll need to wear down the legs, the young legs upper.
Let's look at that left hand that we saw. I saw right there, you said lacks defense.
Oh, yeah. Look at that left hook. Nice check hook. You know what? Orozco dropped his right hand right in the pocket, and Ramirez saw it and threw his signature punch, which is the left hook to the head and body.
And they waste no time picking right up in round 2. Sent off balance. Ramirez on the attack. Look at the total punches in round 1. Sensational stuff to start a world title fight. 86 thrown by Ramirez, 75 thrown by Orozco. and they're keeping that pace here.
Ramirez showing some defense after his offensive attack by weaving underneath the shots of Orozco after he attacked.
Ramirez utilizing that jab. We'll see if a right hand comes behind it. Orozco to the inside. He looked to the body for a moment as they work out of there. Marcos Rosales, our referee. I don't think he's going to have to ask much of them when it comes to working on the inside tonight. Good jab that snaps back the head of Orozco that time.
Orozco finally using that jab. He got in the range and landed some hard body shots on Ramirez.
Ramirez looks very sharp. The jab is crisp. The lead left hook. A couple of those right hands.
He slipped the right hand right there from Orozco.
Doubles up that jab. Second one got the best of it.
See, from the outside, Ramirez is going to have the advantage. He's the longer guy. He's using his jab, sticking to Orozco.
That's always been the question with Ramirez. Will he be able to use his natural length? Tonight, so far, he has.
There's Robert Garcia. You see him in the corner of Ramirez. Remember, Freddie Roach led him to the world title, then the trainer change. So right hand comes in.
If Ramirez looks very sharp, some of the credit might have to go to the sparring partners, who aren't really sparring partners, but some of them former champions. Brandon Rios, Josecito Lopez, also Virgil Ortiz, Lindolfo Delgado, the Mexican Olympian, as Garcia says, these guys are not sparring partners.
No, they're not. That's good work. Orozco did some good work a little about 30 seconds ago.
It was a good combination.
Right up the middle. After Ramirez leaned forward.
Listen to this crowd as they chant on support for Ramirez, but how can they not love what they're seeing from both sides? This is a fight fans world title fight, and they are delivering early on here.
Nice job by Orozco right there, dropping down in the pocket to elude those punches from Ramirez.
Stop on the bell!
Nice combination.
Yes. There is Ramirez, his first title defense. It comes back in front of a huge home crowd, and right from the start, both guys have gotten after it. Ramirez a little more success with the jab and the left hook. Orozco some success with the combination punching, including work to the body. Round number 3.
You see Ramirez right there making an adjustment, trying to land the uppercut. You see Orozco leaning forward.
Maybe available then, huh, Tim?
He's available for the uppercut, leaning over that front knee.
There was an example of it a moment ago. There it is again. Could have fired it off.
Orozco's actually trying to counterpunch and box a little bit. You know, he's standing right now in front like his trainer told him not to. But he's trying to time Ramirez in between his punches.
Don't push.
Mark, you noted that jab early on with Ramirez. It has been a useful device, hasn't it?
We just saw a triple jab.
Jose just looked a little bit more composed than I've seen him in the past. More composed, using his jab. Snapping it out there, going down to the body, a little bit more methodical. That's the word from Garcia.
Controlling this third round in range with the jab.
He's been very disciplined about maintaining his distance and, of course, using that jab as the primary tool in which to do it.
Yeah, good body work right there from Orozco.
Snapped his head back. Oh, Ramirez does it again. Sharpshooting against Orozco.
Ramirez doing a good job right here along the ropes. Blocking and looking for countering opportunities. Orozco attacking.
If I'm Garcia, I don't want him on the ropes at all. I want him right where he is now in the center of the ring. Nice move.
Worked a little angle right there. Good work from Garcia's camp. And Ramirez.
Right hand from Ramirez. That hit home.
Ramirez won't miss Orozco because Orozco has no defense. Just come straight in.
Doubled up that left hand. Went to the body, chopping down with a right. Strong round for the champ, Jose Ramirez. Very successful third round for Jose Ramirez in his first title defense.
And look at this lean back from Ramirez right here. He's gonna lean back right here off that jab. He's gonna follow with his jab. He's gonna throw the right hand and follow it up with the jab. 1-2-1. That's a combination that we don't see often in boxing.
CompuBox tallying things ringside tonight, and they have Ramirez landing an average of 11 jabs per round. That is double the average of this weight class at 140 pounds. He is the WBC champion in the junior welterweight division.
More important, would you say it's the best jab you've seen from Jose Ramirez?
I would have to say, yeah. He's using that range. Look, he's not rushing his attack like he normally does. He's taking his time, trying to go behind the jab.
It's always been the knock against him, too, Timmy.
And look at the angle he took right there.
That he rushes, that he smothers his punches, that he muffles his best work. And I don't see that tonight.
Looks good. He's trying to fight on angles a little bit. Like I said, he has that amateur pedigree. He can box a little bit, but he likes to brawl. He's doing a little bit of both tonight. He's doing it well.
I don't think the fans here have a problem with it, and I know our viewers across the country don't have a problem with it.
Watch your hands, watch your hands.
That style is making for a good-looking fight here. Short right hand on the inside that time as Orozco is squared up. Now the left hook gets in the mix. Orozco is looking to put punches between the other punches, but instead it's Ramirez scoring. And he nearly opened up and got hit with a left hook that comes in. Offensive surge here from Ramirez. Oh! And he gets him with a big right hand. 6, 7, 8, 9. Can he get rid of him here? Final minute of round 4. They're on their feet. The hometown kid looking to close it out. What an uppercut! How did Orozco stand up to that? And he's punching back somehow. Body shot. Orozco so game, standing tough, firing back as Ramirez is right on top of him. A total beatdown, and yet he's trying to survive to the bell, and he's gonna do it by all accounts. How about that?
Here comes the knockdown right here from Ramirez. Straight right hand. Wide shot from Orozco, left hook. Straight right hand, right on the money. Real speed right here. Beautiful right hand by Ramirez right there.
Robert Garcia, the new trainer, when that right hand landed home. And there's the champ as he was sent to the neutral corner. But what about Orozco surviving that round? There was a left, there was an uppercut later in that round that was unbelievable as he gets that final breath to come off the stool here. His title shot. Remember, Orozco had built himself up to 27-0 to earn this round number 5.
But I think right now what Orozco's suffering from is inactivity. He fought twice, 2016, once in 2017. He fought earlier this year against limited competition, and now he's fighting for the world championship. A lot of doubt in his mind right now.
Tim, if you're Orozco's corner, what do you tell him?
Move like he's doing. Don't stand in front. Pick up your feet. Make Jose try to find you and land counters like that. Right hands over the top as Jose try to jab from too close.
You talk about the counter that Orozco just landed. One of the undermentioned virtues of Jose Ramirez is his chin.
He got a chin on him. And toughness, both these guys. Orozco still, after being knocked down, is still fighting, determined, and still hungry.
Tim, this is exactly the fight you thought it would be.
An explosive, dynamic fight because both these guys like to operate in the pocket.
That jab again, when in doubt.
When in doubt, use the jab, you're right. But I just like the way Jose is just working calmly, being a little bit more patient, not rushing his attack, setting it up off the jab. Just looks beautiful.
Orozco still sitting right there, still coming after it, still trying. But the sharpshooting Ramirez up on his toes now.
Orozco looking for that wide shot from Ramirez so he can land his check hook.
He may find it.
Fans at home didn't know Ramirez can box a little bit. Look at the move on the angles right there. Using his jab on the outside.
Down and hurt in the fourth. To standing up to it and being right here as we come to the end of 5. Through 5 rounds, the champion, Jose Ramirez, is landing an average 34 of 88 punches per round. This fight, as of now, is defined by what he did in the 4th round when he scored the knockdown with the right hand. But that 4th round was as dynamic as you will see when he landed 55 of 120 punches thrown. 49 of those 55 were power shots.
I think the fight is defined by his jab. What enabled those power shots was the distance and the purpose and precision with which he's used that jab. In between rounds, Jose came out with about 10 seconds remaining. And Orozco on his stool, I saw a dispirited fighter. And I'm not sure what he can do to make up the gap at this point. When he wades in, he gets clipped.
Orozco right now having a good few moments right now, landing some good combinations on Ramirez. Boxing from the outside, trying to find angles now.
Training camps were entirely different. Ramirez felt as at home as he ever had. I think there's a certain degree of simpatico with Robert Garcia. They're both first-generation Americans. They're both sons of farm workers. Orozco had to, twice before, has had fights canceled because he came in overweight, had to be sequestered within his trainer's house, Carlos Barragan had to watch him every step of the way, make sure, you know, he wasn't eating when he was training.
He didn't want him to lose to the scales again.
It's a chopping right hand that just got in there.
Fight. Orozco said that Ramirez has some low points, midway point in the fight. It's the 6th round right now, and Orozco, to me, seems like he's having some good moments in this round.
Consider where he was just 2 rounds ago. This is how you get after it. Take advantage of the opportunities. A cut. Watch the right eye. You see that little left hand from Ramirez? It has opened up just a minor cut on the right eye of Orozco.
Here comes Orozco.
As we start round 7, they said pick up the pace. You have found that second win. You can do this.
Don't hit behind the head, okay?
He was down and hurt in round 4. It had the look of the kind of round where he wouldn't survive. Instead, he steadied himself, and then in that 6th round, one of his best efforts we've seen tonight.
A lot of the times when you get knocked down early, and you're in a tough fight like this, sometimes you just fight on autopilot. You know, you just do what you're trained to do without even thinking.
You had that experience. You were in a fight of the year that was an all-out war.
Guess who's down Pavanikov?
Yep.
Orozco now making himself difficult to hit, moving on angles, jabbing his way in, going down to the body, trying to be a little bit more harder to hit, changing angles.
No. Back up. Let's go.
Looks like Jose right now is trying to catch a second win. He hasn't caught it yet.
Oh, he sure put forth a lot of energy in the 3rd and 4th round. We told you, the numbers in the 4th round by Ramirez are outrageous. He threw 120 punches, 55 were landed, 49 were power punches.
Right now, trying to feint his way in. Orozco doing good with his jabs and staying on the outside.
Still, Ramirez hasn't been what he has in the past and what Orozco was expecting, which is defensively irresponsible. He's not gone there yet. He's maintained his distance. Look at the feet.
Orozco right now is having his opportunities. He's landing some good shots. They exchange right there, but I think Orozco right now has found the key.
What's that?
Boxing.
No shoulder.
Box Ramirez. Look at that jab he's using there. Now he's moving. Occasionally throwing a check hook.
See some blood coming down from that cut in the right eye of Orozco.
The straight right hand pop shot outside for Orozco.
Twists and turns, the ebb and flow of a world title fight. Good exchange to close this round out. There's the champ, Jose Ramirez. In case you missed it earlier, this is what he did in round number 4 in his first title defense against the 27-0 Antonio Orozco. Watch for the right hand.
Straight right hand right here from Ramirez. Boom. Straight right hand to beat a hook any day. And twice on Sunday.
Let's give credit to Orozco, who not only got up, but in my book, won the last couple of rounds.
Yes. See a little bit more pep in the step of Ramirez right now.
Of course. Keep in mind what Orozco has done as he has bounced back a bit, and he rallied in round 6. He outlanded him 23-20 in that round. He has a 43-39 edge in punches landed over the last 2 rounds. Give credit to Orozco for the way he's approached it.
Absolutely. His corner made the adjustment. He's boxing. He's using his jab to get in close. He's trying to fight on angles. He's throwing shots just like that to the head and body, making himself difficult to hit, getting out of range.
There are the total punches by CompuBoxing, and that 4th round, that's where you get the big spike and the advantage of the total punches with Ramirez. Round 8 of our championship fight.
Orozco rallied, as I prophetically said. He looked dispirited. Ramirez, has still thrown more than 100 punches more.
Yes, 120 alone in the 4th round.
Extraordinary work rate.
But Ramirez just found the key. He's going down to that body right now, and Orozco don't like it.
There was a right hand. He stayed in the path of a right hand there. And Ramirez senses something. Halfway through round 8.
It was the body work.
Oh, look at him, does it again! Left hand to the body!
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you good? Give me a buzz.
Second knockdown scored by the champ. Can he dismiss him this time? Let's see.
It's over.
You sense it, Tim.
It's the body work. Ramirez focused down the stairs.
Let's see if he goes there. Wild swinging left hand that put him off balance for a moment. You say if he goes to the body, he can finish it.
Let go.
There's a body shot right there. Was he held up by the ropes? Headshot comes in as well. Now on the attack, punch after punch, and somehow he fires back, does Orozco.
No body work.
Final 20 seconds. Ramirez, is there a left hook waiting?
Stop.
Good job right there for Orozco tying up.
Does that belt line have a target on it?
Stop on the ground.
He got caught by a left hook from Orozco. This is great stuff. I mean, just great stuff here in Fresno.
Here's this vicious body attack. Going down to the liver. Oh, I can't believe Orozco even got up from that shot.
And then I posed the question, Tim, was he held up by the ropes here? Should this have been a technical knockdown?
It should have been a knockdown and he was held up by the ropes, absolutely, but the ref let it go. Beautiful combinations and way to fight back by Orozco.
And then Orozco scores at the end of the round.
Beautiful left hook. Like I said, Ramirez throws wide shots. Orozco knows that. He throws through his a little shorter and he caught him with a nice left hook on the side of the head.
I was surprised that Orozco stood through that.
I'm not gonna lie.
And he was, in fact, stopped from falling a second time in that round by the middle rope.
He's fine.
Dr. Patrick Golden heads up our ringside physicians as they take a peek.
It's a world championship fight. Let him go.
Oh, is it ever? And do they know it? And they are acting like it, the way they should. This is the kind of title fight that has to be delivered to fans time and time again. Round number 9.
Ramirez getting back on his jab, trying to control that range.
Pick him up, Antonio.
And now Orozco runs to meet Ramirez after that left hand. 2 times he has been down. 2 times seemingly hurt, and 2 times right back at it.
3 times, if not for the blue rope.
That's right.
And there was a moment there, I don't know how he withstood, and the ref would have been okay in stopping. I thought for a moment he was going to run in.
There was one moment where if he didn't throw that next combination, I completely agree with you. And yet here he is and he lands an uppercut.
That body is still tender on that right side.
And he just went to it.
It's still tender.
You can see him dipping and trying to put that right elbow down to that guard to defend it.
No punching, no punching.
It's a long, whipping left hook.
It's a great description of it, Mark. That's exactly what hit home. And yet a three-punch combination. WBC Junior Welterweight World Championship. Ramirez back home, trying to close out this show for the home fans. Look at Orozco dig in. Trying to get the angle for that body punch perhaps there. Couldn't fire off.
It's funny that Ramirez, being a taller guy, hasn't thrown the uppercut. Orozco's open for it.
As he dips, lowers that head, puts it in front of the forward knee.
Orozco's tough.
Boy, is he ever tough. Defending that right flank again.
But you see him he gave his face. He didn't want to give that body. You see those elbows pinned to his side.
Willing to eat a right hand or an uppercut just so you protect the body. There's a right hand that comes in from Ramirez. Remember, that's what he scored the knockdown with in round number 4.
It's so surprising to me that Ramirez is not going back downstairs as often as he needs to right now.
Well, he's got his arms glued to his sides.
In the junior welterweight division, the average punches per round is typically 17 connected with 59 thrown. Ramirez is 31 connected with 83 thrown tonight. Orozco 22 with 62 thrown. And look at the total numbers, with Ramirez landing 279 punches to this point.
Beautiful uppercut right there by Orozco. As Ramirez leans in.
Get up his head.
Beautiful change up there.
Let's show you that uppercut from Orozco. Watch this.
You have a guy leaning in. Beautiful uppercut. Actually, he caught him on the way out and split the guard of Ramirez. Beautiful shot by Orozco.
Sensational stuff from the title challenger.
What happened when you pull straight out?
That's exactly.
In a certain way, where Orozco anticipated being, he thought he'd need a knockout. But to get there, Jose has to revert to form and become defensively irresponsible. I haven't seen that from him yet.
Jose's still fighting a really good fight here, especially on the inside. But Orozco still game, still swinging, still trying to win.
Right hand comes in. Round number 10, Ramirez on the attack, digging to that body with left hands and another overhand right. Both men opening up with the left hand. Body work has been so successful. Remember, he scored the knockdown in the 8th with a body punch. Look at how game Orozco is. Short right hand.
Wow, both these guys are warriors.
Are they ever? Both came in undefeated. One came in with the green belt in front of 11,000 hometown fans. My, oh my!
That's the uppercut that I was looking for Ramirez.
And yet Orozco takes a step forward and throws a right hand. Look at this work rate, this deep into this brutal fight. Still coming, still punching.
With 17 knockouts, you have to figure there are other guys Orozco has hit like this that went away.
No doubt.
Both these guys got really good chins. Both these guys got so much heart and determination and will to win.
Stop on the battle.
This is good stuff.
This is like a movie fight. And yet here it is unfolding right in front of us. The final championship chapters to be written. Championship rounds. WBC junior welterweight title on the line. Joe Tessitore alongside Tim Bradley and Mark Kriegel. What a treat it has been for us to call this. Glad to deliver it to you, as Ramirez has over-delivered to the home fans, and Orozco has been in there every step of the way. 2 times getting off the canvas.
Joe, you mentioned before, it's like a movie, and it's nights like this are exactly why boxing works so well in the cinema, the crowd, and yes, the violence of it. The way the head snaps back.
I'm just loving the movement
Get out, Jose.
that Ramirez is doing, and changing angles, changing positions, and coming back and firing with combinations against Orozco.
The way the guys fight on.
Get him up,
and fight
get him up.
Well, that left hand nearly went low from Orozco, and then right down the middle with a right hand came Ramirez.
Orozco right now is fighting on pure heart.
He's got plenty of it, Tim. Plenty of it. A left hook that he stood up to as well.
He's exhausted. He's fighting on autopilot right now. He's fighting on fumes right now to stay in this fight. Nice little angle right there from Ramirez again.
Whoa.
Jose looking for that hook to the head or the body right now. And he's trying to look right now to try to pose his will on Orozco.
He's got to be saying, what do I got to do to get this guy out of here?
You know what? When he was over in the corner before this round started, he was looking at him like, I can't believe that you're still here. All these punches he's landing. Hear those punches, right?
Every single thud. Impact all night long.
Jose right now is definitely doing a lot of damage, but I don't have no clue how Orozco's holding up to this onslaught from Jose.
And isn't that the beauty of this sport? When you see something you're in awe of.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck indeed. And thank you. What a show they put on. The wildly popular local hero is Ramirez. The undefeated challenger who's been pure guts is Orozco.
Ramirez, who is comfortably ahead, is not on the brake. He's on the gas.
Never. He always looks supposed to show.
Not everyone does it, Tim.
No.
This is the way the sport is supposed to work. And by the way, built up in front of these fans and bringing it back to these fans. And for fans across the country, how about the fact it's not coming with an $80 price tag? Enjoy it.
Last round. Ramirez playing smart right now, choosing when he wants to attack and get out.
He's finishing as he ended, with the jab dictating the pace and the distance.
He's trying to close the show right now. He's looking spectacular.
He really is. Darting in and out, putting punches together. Orozco didn't back it up.
Orozco's still trying. But a lot of steam is off his punches now. Fatigue is definitely set in. But there's no quitting this dog. He's going to fight all the way to the end.
Get out of there.
Can you imagine what these two are going to be feeling like for the next few days? Well, I know you can because you've experienced it.
I know exactly how they feel.
Tell me.
You know what I used to always say to my wife all the time? I used to say, you know, I don't care about my body. You know, you're so stiff and sore. My face, your face feel like dog meat.
You're still pretty though, Tim.
It's just, your face don't feel good at all.
Oh, and look at the face of Orozco.
He's gonna feel cloudy after this fight. His head's gonna feel real cloudy.
I'll tell you what, more apparent than the bloody face is got a big heart. He fought like that tonight.
That's right. Well, let's let them bring it home. They have put on a show here in Fresno. Final 15 seconds. That was awesome. Wow. That was absolutely awesome. Mateo's awake, and Dad's on top of the world. Let's hear how the judges saw it. Here's Lupe Contreras.
Ladies and gentlemen, after going the distance here at the Save Mart Center, we go to the scorecard. All three judges turn in identical scores of 119 to 107. In favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision, still the WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World, from Avenal, California,